beyond.
Welcome back, goddammit. It's the Best Damn W Show, episode 61. Wait, what is that music? Oh, I still hear the music. I'm like, damn, what is that music I hear? I forgot we got the music still going. I forgot about that. Is low frozen?
She was frozen for a second.
Oh, there she go. I have my thing covered. Like I said, man, welcome everybody into the Best Damn W Show, episode 61. We back. You know, we about 10 minutes late. We had some things to talk about amongst ourselves. We had to talk about some things, but man, how's everyone doing this Tuesday evening? I'm your host, Jay. He's not on it. All right, let's go. This is my shit every week.
Turn me the fuck up, Bulls! Turn me the fuck up! Turn me up!
That shit funny as hell.
Hey, Wiley, man. Hey, Wiley.
I do it for you. I do it for y'all, man.
Wiley, that shit funny as hell, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is hilarious. I got my sister Lo in the building. How you doing?
Obi.
I'm black and I'm blessed. My shit is super frozen, but y'all just listen to my voice at this point.
Hey, I got you. We see you. I got my brother Nick Andre in the building.
What up? We here, bro. It's cold outside, bro. Freezing.
Yeah, I see all my Florida friends.
Hold up. Before we say cold, what's the temp?
Come on, man.
Before we talk about being cold, what's the temp, Nick?
It's 41 degrees out here, bro. But I try to tell y'all, when you live by the water, it's freezing outside.
I will give you grace. Granted, it's like in the 20s out here, but
this morning it was like 35.
Like I said, 20s.
All my Florida friends is going through it because it's cold down there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's going on with y'all. But also we got the best producer in the world, Wiley. How you doing, man?
You know me. I'm just blessed to be here.
You're just blessed to be here, man. Also, man, happy Veterans Day to you. Anybody else who served in the military.
Appreciate that.
We appreciate y'all. You know, I'm gonna leave my comments to myself. Y'all know how we feel. But we appreciate y'all for serving this country.
I will always say Low, never change. I love.
Don't say no.
Low. Look, y'all. Low had me cracking up this morning. I love her. I love my sister so much because she never fails. Never fails. Don't change, Low.
I told you she finds new ways every day.
Listen. I'ma always be me.
And then she look. She'll just pop up in the chat and just say some in the group chat, say some wild. She'll be like, "Oh shit,"
but, and then roll out.
Yeah, but that's low though. That's low.
We'll go dark, but the shit be funny because we be rolling and we comment right afterwards.
Yes. Oh man. Once again, man, shout out to y'all who came through for the playback last night, man. Y'all was wilding. The chat was lit. Y'all it was a good evening, even though it was a boring ass game. We will talk about that game this evening.
That game was boring as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I was really paying attention to that shit. Boy. We was just talking about whatever.
I had to look at some a condensed recap to remember some shit. I'm like, man, because that shit was so boring, dog. Like, and seeing people talk. We'll get to it, but another thing, also hit the QR code by Nick's head over there. It has all our socials. So you can follow us everywhere, stay on tap with us and everything like that. Make sure you subscribe to the Substack as well. We out here. We got our team of journalists led by Nick. We got Chris, Nicole, Kaylee, Lamar, Dania. But they pumping out content every day.
Shout out to Kaylee. She at the UMass game right now.
UMass game. Harvard. We got Chris is gonna be at USC versus South Carolina on Saturday. So we out here, man. We just building and grinding out here. So make sure y'all follow us everywhere so y'all can stay in tap with us, in tune, locked in. But we got a nice little show for y'all, man. We got some college, we got some pro basketball stuff. We got some, I guess we can call unrivaled pro as well. So we'll end the show with that. But we're gonna start off with this USC versus NC State that happened on, was that Sunday? Yeah, Sunday afternoon. USC won 69-68. Jazzy Davidson had a game-winning layup. USC had to come back. It was down, 10, 11 points? Was that 10, 11, something like that?
They were down 11 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was down by 11 going to the fourth. But I'm going to kick it off to you, Nick. Man, what's your thoughts on this game, man?
Jazzy Davidson is the real deal, man. If y'all not in tune, y'all better get in tune. Great performance by her. I mean, really led the charge in the second half, honestly. And
third quarter,
that third quarter was really pretty much taking over. But even though she was taking over in that third quarter, you could tell she didn't really have much production out of everybody else. And that was part of the reason why they were still down double digits. But you see in the fourth quarter, I mean, we also talked about, I think last night on a playback, like Kennedy Smith came alive in the fourth quarter, which was most definitely needed. So I give them a lot of credit. NC State, I don't know if I would consider it like a bad loss for them, but to be up double digits and to kind of fold in the fourth quarter like that, like good teams can't necessarily do that. I know that what's her name, Zam Jones, something like that. She had a pretty underwhelming performance, but I think that she'll bounce back. I mean, she's a very young, talented player, but I think this is a big one for USC, especially with their confidence. Obviously this is 2 games now into the season. First game was against New Mexico. The recent game was against NC State. You can tell that this team is still trying to find themselves, especially with the loss of Juju, who's not playing at all this year. They pretty much have a new revamped team when you talk about Jazzy, Kennedy, Malia Samuels, Kara Dunn, the rest of the team. So this is pretty much a brand new team. And, I think even in the New Mexico game, they showed some struggles really trying to find themselves on the offensive end. But I think as the season progresses, we're going to see a much improved USC team as the season does continue. But I do love to see, them be able to get a win like that, because I think it's really going to be big for their confidence.
It is. Hold on real quick for you going. Anybody who is watching right now on playback, your comments do not come into us. So if you want to comment to us, you probably have to comment through Twitter or YouTube. Just so y'all know. So Felicia, I see you. Jay Lenz, I see you as well.
I was gonna say I don't see no comments. I was like, damn.
Yeah, if you on playback, they do not pop up for us to see them.
When we on YouTube. We back on YouTube.
Yeah, so we back on YouTube as well, and you can watch us on Twitter as well. So I want y'all to let y'all know that as well. So my fault. Go ahead, Lo.
No, I mean, I agree with everything Nick said. I think, to be honest, this was one of my favorite games of the weekend. I think it was a huge win for them, especially against a ranked opponent. I think it was a confidence booster, especially when you can beat a quality team without Juju. You know what I'm saying? And for all of the players, it's like, okay, we can actually do something without her. And I think more so than anything, the second half showed me resiliency by USC, because like Jay said, they were down 11 going into the fourth quarter, and then they ended the game with an 8-0 run with Jazzy hitting the game winner. Now, 2 things I want to say. I tried to tell y'all about Jazzy, bro.
We did though.
We tried to tell folk about her a year ago. And
we really did.
I'm glad my Jazzy agenda is looking lovely. But most importantly, she's a 3-level scorer, right? Didn't have a great shooting night initially into the third quarter. And that's just what great players do. You don't shoot well in the first half, but guess what? You still come out there, you still shooting the basketball, and she's the catalyst that literally got them over the hump to come back. I also want to just shout out to Coach G's clipboard. That last play, listen.
Yes.
Great. It was a great read by Jazzy. It was a great read by Jazzy, great cut. But great play call. And y'all know I've been on Coach G's ass often. Well deserved, but often. And so I thought it was a great play call. I thought it was a great backdoor cut by Jazzy, because I think Zoe Brooks was on her. She overplayed her. So she went backdoor. But I say all that to say, yeah, she had 21 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 5 blocks. But she's the definition of a stat sheet stuffer.
Yes,
she's the definition of just like a two-way player. So as talented as she is on the offensive end, I actually like her defensive game better. Because you can just tell that she operates off of like the feel for the game and just natural instinct. You can tell that she's played a lot of basketball. Like she just knows where to be at the right moments. Like, come on, 5 blocks, bro, in your
5
first
blocks
ranked
is
game.
insane.
In
I
your
didn't even know
first
she had
ranked
5
game.
blocks. That's crazy.
Yeah, as if you weren't doing other things like passing, stealing the ball. She's going to be so good. I can't wait until I know I'm looking forward into next year, but can't wait to see her, Juju, Sanaya, Kennedy. Speaking of Kennedy, decent game for Kennedy. I want to see more. She hit big buckets at the end of the game,
I
like
do like
to
her
kind
fourth
of
quarter. I will say that.
right.
I
Her
like her
fourth quarter, her
quarter.
fourth quarter looked good. Ended the game with 10 points, 8 boards. I want to see more. I just want to see more. She missed a lot of shots that she could have made. Good looks, but just didn't knock them down. And from an NC State standpoint, I think the game would have been a lot different if Zam didn't get into foul trouble. She was out. She only played 20 minutes. She was literally out half of the game. So I think if she didn't get into early foul trouble, because we know that she can get downhill and get to the basket at will, I think the game could have went a little bit different. I also just love the Pierre pickup. I talked about it last week, but ended the game with 10 points, 18 boards. 18 boards is crazy. But I also wanted to give Zoe Brooks a shout out because she can just flat out score the basketball. Like somehow, some way, year after year, NC State just gets these good guards. Like they just get guards that can flat out hoop. Ended the game 24 points, 11 boards, 6 assists, but can get downhill easily. Like everyone knows where she's going, where she's trying to go. She's trying to go to the cup, and she can just continually do that. I think that they'll have a decent year. I think that a lot of people are overlooking USC. Do I think they're contenders? No, I don't think that they're contenders, but I think that in their conference, they can do pretty well. I think that they can at least make it to, depending on what side of the bracket they're on, I think they can at least make it to a Sweet 16, hell, maybe an Elite 8, right?
That'd be 3 years in a row, wouldn't it?
Right. Yeah. So actually, what you said 3 years, right? 3 years in a row.
Yeah, well, 3 years.
Yeah,
if they do make it this year.
Right.
So,
right. So I think
they get last year.
They got to the Elite 8 because that's when they played UConn.
Yeah, they got there again last year.
Yeah, that's when they played UConn.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was saying if
we're talking about. My bad. We're talking about you. I thought we were talking about NC State. My bad.
Oh no, you're talking about USC.
Oh hell no. We talking about USC. Yeah. So I think a lot of people are overlooking them because of course losing Juju is such a big loss. We already know that, right? Everyone knows that. But they still have talent, and quiet as it's kept for them to win this game after missing all the damn layups that they missed, after missing all the free throws that they missed, and on top of that, Kara Dunn, who typically averages 21 points a game from North Carolina State. She literally barely played because she was in foul trouble. So to get this win without her scoring the basketball, I think that it was just a good quality win for USC.
It was. One thing that stood out to me was USC only had 7 turnovers and NC State had 18. That's way too many to be trying to. And they had some costly mishaps at the end too. NC State did. Who was it? Somebody did miss 2 free throws at the end of the game. Was it Zam?
Zoe Brooks.
Or Zoe.
I thought
it was Zoe.
One of them missed 2 free throws at the end. That could have pretty much, sealed the deal almost for them. But I'm with y'all, man. Like a lot of people, it's some journalists out here who did not believe in USC at all. Like didn't even have them ranked.
But I feel like we kind of called it though. Like I feel like it's not like we've been high on them like they're gonna go to the national championship game, but I feel like we kind of all said collectively like they can still be decent, especially in their conference.
Absolutely.
This is why people
even like the 18th, I know like Juju not there, but starting the season number 18, it was like I don't know. I think it's still I think their roster is still better than a lot of these teams that's in front of them. Not saying they should be top 5, nothing like that. But I feel like, man, they roster better than Duke's roster.
I was about to say Duke.
I don't want to keep bullying Duke, but it's like their roster is better than
their roster is better than a lot of people's roster. If we're gonna be honest.
Yeah, and then since we said that, K-Dot even told us in the chat last night in playback, it was like he was told the criteria is they go by rosters when they do the preseason rankings, and I'm like, shit, that still don't make no sense because Duke roster ain't that damn better than a lot of these teams. So it's just, but good thing they did jump up to number 8 or 9 or something like that. USC did, but I've been saying, and I know y'all see the title of the show, man. I think Jazzy is the best freshman already,
easily
on both sides of the ball.
Not even close.
Like after 2 games, like She's showing it. And then to play defense like that, yeah, she shot, what was it? It was like 8 for 23. But you know what? I don't give a damn. That's the basketball I grew up on. The best player gonna shoot the most basketball.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like they should
But the
have the
thing
most
is, it wasn't like it was forced either. It wasn't bad looks.
It wasn't at all. So I want to see the box score, and Jazzy shot the ball 23 times and Kennedy shot the ball 16 times. Even though I want Kennedy not to shoot 5 for 16 and go 0 for 3 from 3.
Yeah.
We don't want that, and it's gonna get a point to a point where people are gonna be on Kennedy's ass, because you can say all the stuff, I've been working on this and I've been working on that, but when it's time to hoop, you can't be out there looking. And I get it. She did have some great plays that got me on my seat in the fourth quarter, but we need that shit 1 through 3.
Yeah.
1 through 3. So, but it was a big win.
Hey, you know who not shy shooting that thing? London Jones was letting that bitch fly, boy.
Whoa,
That shit up, boy.
yo, I said, damn.
She shot 9 threes.
Any time she got the ball.
Anytime, bro. She shot the ball. She was 6 for 14, 4 for 9 from 3.
She shot 9 threes, right? Yeah.
Let it ride.
God damn. And when I watched the fourth quarterback, I was like, she is not. Every time she got the ball, she let it go.
Let it ride.
It's crazy because I literally tweeted, I'm like, bro, London jacket. As soon as I tweeted that, she hit a big 3.
Yo, that shit was insane. But yeah, I'm with you, Lo. This is probably my favorite game of the weekend too. Like, it had everything. It really did. It felt to be, you know what, man? Shout out to women's basketball. It's been some good matchups to start this season already. It only been 2 weeks.
First week has been amazing, bro.
It's been some great, and not even just ranked teams. It's just been some good basketball going on across women's college basketball. So shout out to them for that. But man, yeah, it was that was a good game. That was a really good game. Anything else in this game for y'all?
Nope.
Anything else for you, Nick? All right.
Good.
Like I said, just open the show, man. Shout out to everybody that came to playback last night for UCLA, Oklahoma, number 6 versus number 3. UCLA won 73-59. Even though they did win the game, I was not impressed by UCLA. This is the second time of me watching Oklahoma. Was not impressed, even though they won the first game against Belmont. Reagan Beers, she went down with an injury. She came back. I thought she was done for the season. I'm not gonna lie. I think the whole chat, anybody who's watching the game thought she was done. That's the way she was. But it was just a sloppy game. Lauren Betts had 9 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, 7 turnovers. Lauren Betts shot the ball 11 times. What'd I just say? The best player shoot the ball the most, and she didn't. So it's like, I don't know. Lo, did you get a chance to watch the game?
I just watched the first half.
First half. Oh, tell me your thoughts on the first half that you can and I can shoot the Nick.
I mean, 23 points. I mean, Oklahoma scored 23 total points in the second half. I think that's you can't win basketball games like that.
No.
I think from what I saw, UCLA didn't play great and they still won by 14.
Yeah.
Lauren Betts, like you said, only had 9 points and you're winning by 14. I mean, that's not great for Oklahoma. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's not.
Definitely a tough showing for the number 2 freshman coming into college. Aaliyah Chavez, people were on her ass.
They were
today.
They were.
Gosh, like I get it. But damn. She shot 25% from the field and 25% from long distance. But y'all gotta relax. This is her first primetime game. It's a lot of pressure. She's playing a ranked opponent on, national TV. Like, we got to give her a couple weeks to number one, get used to the speed of college basketball, get used to the physicality, get used to the terminology and all that. I think people are so used to phenoms or talented high school players coming in and automatically contributing.
Yes.
I just think she had a bad shooting night. She had good looks. She just was missing. And of course, everybody can't be like Juju. What did Juju have? 34 her first game against Ohio State, a ranked team. Like everybody can't. Everybody's not Juju. That's why Anyway, don't get me started on Juju. But I won't say I'm not sold on her. I think it's a little bit too early. Like I saw people calling her bust already. I'm like, bro, she played like 2-3 games. Like it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a 17, 18-year-old kid trying to figure it out. So give her some grace, give her some time. I think she can actually hoop. It's not my favorite style of basketball, but she can shoot the ball and she's going to get shots up regardless. Like, so that is one thing I like about her. Regardless if she's scoring or not, baby gonna get some shots up, period. Like, she's shooting that thing regardless. I did want to say one of the bright spots for UCLA was the Dugalich girl came off the bench, contributing 16 points, 15 boards. Like, she was hooping. Her and Gianna, they were absolutely hooping last night. At least, yeah, like from the game, the part that I saw, like, they were hooping. So shout out to them. I'm still not sold on Kiki Rice. She from the crib, but I was asking K-Dot today. I said, do you think she sticks in the W? Like, it's very hard for me to see her sticking in the W. She kind of reminds me of Charisma Osborne that played for UCLA a couple years ago. I think I just don't know. I just need to see a lot from her this season. And I haven't seen that yet. Of course, it's still very early in the season, so she has time to turn it around. But it's just looking like the same Kiki from the last 3 years. I'm not gonna hold you. Last 3-4 years. I'm not gonna hold you.
It is. One thing before I shoot it to you, Nick, one thing I'll say about Aaliyah Chavez is that she got an ultimate green light and she shot really bad against Belmont as well. But it's like the coach is letting her they run a tempo that's they just keep it going. She just need to slow down just a tad. And then she just be throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just some passes she had last night was just like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna call her no bust. Like, this is her second game in college. Everybody's not gonna come out looking like Juju. Everybody, even like Jazzy, everybody not come out looking like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. Especially,
but I think you got to play through Reagan Beers though. Like, I get it that this is a good freshman. Like, I really do get it. But I think, like, beginning of the game, establish Reagan and then go from there. Like, you have somebody that is very hard to defend in the paint. Why not utilize it more?
I'm glad you brought up Reagan because she only shot the ball 7 times.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
She was 2 for 7. She shot 1 3, missed it. She was 3 for 9 from the free throw line. She had 7 points, 14 boards, and 3 assists. But she only played 24 minutes because she got hurt too, and the game ended up being a blowout at the end. So they just
and wasn't she? I think she was in foul trouble in the beginning of the game too.
How many fouls she have? I don't even see it over here, but she probably
she had 2. I think her and Aaliyah had 2 early fouls. But regardless of all that, y'all got to play inside out. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
You want Aaliyah to get up shots. I really do get it. But feed the ball to Beers a little bit, and then it will open up. It'll open up more space to shoot threes, like, or wherever she want to shoot from, because she pulling that thing from anywhere.
Peyton shot 7 for 17. Aaliyah was 4 for 16. Sahara, is that her name? Sahara Williams. She was 4 for 17.
Yeah, I mean, they just weren't shooting the ball well at all.
They shot 30%, so you're not gonna win the game. It was close. Like, it was ugly, but it was ugly on both sides. And then the second half, they just couldn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Nick. I'm sure give it to you, man.
To tell the truth, I really don't even care about this game. But I mean, just looking at the numbers and everything, like, I'll be real, that girl ain't getting no pass from me, dog. Like, she shot 4 of 16 the first game, 5 of 18 the second game. I get it. I mean, I appreciate the confidence in you. Keep shooting the rock and everything, but you got to find other ways to be effective. And I think that her coaches got to challenge her as far as finding other ways to be effective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, that game was close. Like, it was third quarter. It was like a 2-point game. It was 43-41. So you guys are right there in striking distance as far as really having an opportunity to take control of that game. I'm not gonna put the whole blame on her. I gotta put the whole blame on Oklahoma as a whole, because I feel like defensively they definitely could have been a lot better. But as the primary ball handler, as the lead guard, you know, you got to find ways to be effective in multiple ways, whether it's a scorer, whether it's a facilitator. And I just didn't necessarily see that from Aaliyah Chavez. Now, look, I'm not calling her a bust or anything. Yes, it is only 2 games into her college career. Is she going to get better? Of course she's going to get better. She's going to learn from these mistakes and then, of course, capitalize off of it. But just for me, like, when I think about point guards, I got to think of them as, like, being able to affect the game in multiple ways. And Aaliyah, and I agree with Lo. I mean, she's not necessarily my type of point guard or my type of basketball player, but I mean, you got to respect her as a player. So that's something that I will say. Now, as for UCLA side, I give them a lot of credit, even though they didn't play the best game. Like you said, Jay, I mean, Lauren Betts only had 9 points, But give credit to players like Gianna Neepkins, who I thought had a really strong performance. And I think that transfer is not really getting talked about enough. I mean, her coming from Utah and her really making an impact throughout this first week, I don't think that's getting talked about enough. It's just so weird to me because they got them ranked, I believe, number 3. I think it is right behind UConn and South Carolina. That's the thing is, like, I don't think they're number 3 team, but they're probably going to stick around that range, probably like 3 or 5 range, just because. I mean, I think they have a very favorable schedule, and they're gonna win a lot of those games. But I don't know. I just feel like they're missing something to me. Like, Lauren Betts should be getting the ball every possession. Like there's no way that like you have a big that skill that's 6'7" and she doesn't at least get a touch every possession. Even when she's calling the ball, you got to give her the rock. I don't understand it.
I don't understand either.
And that's for Kiki Rice. I mean, I agree with y'all. I mean, hell, me and you talked about it last night, Jay, as far as like where does she fit in this upcoming draft, and we just haven't really seen a lot of progression out of Kiki Rice over the past 3-4 years now. Now, look, I'm not saying that she's not talented. I'm not saying that she can't affect the game. Exactly. But when you look at the other guards that are part of her draft class and how they've continued to improve, and then you see Kiki Rice kind of being in that same spot, it makes you think like, yo, like what's going on? But overall, like I said, I mean, big win for UCLA. They definitely needed that win to keep the momentum rolling. As for Oklahoma, I think they'll bounce back. I think they're a really talented team. I know that they are still figuring this team out, especially throughout the first week, but I think they'll figure it out.
I think so too. I know the chat was saying they're looking like a mid SEC team, but it is the SEC. Mid SEC teams can still bust a lot of teams' ass in the country anyway. But back to Kiki Rice real quick. It's one thing, she don't play good sometimes, but it's her IQ. It was certain things last night, like they would give Lauren Betts the ball on the block, and she finna go to work, but then Kiki would coming to the corner and she brings another defender. What the hell is you doing? So that takes out another shot attempt from Lauren or getting fouled or doing. She only had one free throw. Like what?
That's crazy.
She had one free throw in 34 minutes. Lauren had 7 turnovers. I don't remember. I have to actually go back and look at all that. I don't know. I don't remember all 7 of those, but it's just certain things. Something's not clicking. A lot of people are saying this Corey. I know Low been on that. Low been on that train.
It's also her just not being aggressive too, in my opinion.
That's nothing. We gotta put some of it on her as well. We definitely do. So I don't know. It's just like I said, they won handily. It's just it wasn't impressive. My fault.
But I feel like this is the same stuff we were saying last year. The exact same stuff. Lauren needs to touch the ball more. Like it's another year where we're just repeating the exact same stuff.
I mean, this is a repeated cycle over the past like couple years now. Like, you know what game I could think about? It was Sweet 16 a couple years ago. It was UCLA LSU. They had a chance to win that game. Guess what they didn't do? They didn't feed Lauren Betts the ball with the entry pass, and that was like the biggest thing that everybody talked about. And it's the same repeated cycle now, nearly 2 years later.
It's a shame that hoopers growing up, I'm talking about like the up and coming hoopers, they are bad at entry passes to the bigs. No. Like I just don't understand what's going on with that fundamental of giving players the ball. And like we both said, all 3 of us, Lauren does have to demand the ball. Lauren, get your ass down there on the block. And you're 6'7". Can't no teams have anybody for you. You know what I'm saying? Like demand the rock. So I
think she has a hard time. She has a hard time dealing with double teams too, so she has to work on that.
I was gonna say entry passes. That's just one of those missing things that they do not preach anymore.
They don't.
When it comes to high school and AAU ball, they don't preach that shit no more.
They don't, because a lot of people ain't no post players no more. To be honest,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of back to the basket players anymore. Everybody's facing the floor and everything.
Yeah, that is. You know what? I just thought about that. I didn't even think about that. Like there is no post player. I mean, there still are post players, but ain't nobody posting up in high school. I go to high school games. Shit, I don't be seeing kids posting up like that. Shit. So who knows? But yeah, like I said, good win for UCLA. They 3-0. But I think they got who they got next? North Carolina. That's Thursday, right?
That should be a good game.
I think they play North Carolina on Thursday, so we'll see. Chat. She brings the ball down too much. Yes, she does bring Amy. I don't think I've ever
I
seen
agree.
Rochelle you come out, but she does bring the ball a lot. When you up here at 6'7", why are you coming down with the ball?
Yeah.
They preach that in practice. At least like when I
Yeah.
play ball, they preach that in practice. Like, you don't bring the ball down.
You don't. I don't give a damn what size you are. You get the ball, don't bring that shit down.
Now I
Especially
will say I think when her sister plays, I think it'll open up a little bit more for her.
Yes.
Because you got two big bodies in the paint. Her sister does a little bit more face up more than she does. But I think it will help Lauren get a little bit more open because it's gonna be hard to try to double team her when her sister is in the same vicinity too. Like that's gonna be an easy pass, easy bucket. So I think just her sister being out there with her because of her length and size, I think that'll help Lauren get easier looks.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. Anything else in this game?
Nope.
We can close this chapter on that game, huh? That was so boring. They had us up at 10:30, midnight to watch.
We stayed the whole game too.
They had y'all up.
Yeah, they did. But the chat, it was the chat fault. Because I was leaving at halftime, but the chat was jumping.
We was supposed to leave at halftime.
The chat
that's
was
how look, that's why I didn't even get
on,
because I was like, if I get on here, I know I ain't getting off. Let me just
the chat was jumping. The chat was going. They was
low, we made the right call.
I watched it till about halftime. I turned that thing right on off.
I'm about to say both y'all niggas was out. Somewhere.
Yeah, out. They weren't even in the chat. They didn't see
really
because
you know, look, you know, I'll at least come in the chat and say something and leave. But like, I couldn't even. I was like, if I go in that chat, they gonna get me to stay. So nope.
They definitely.
I was asleep long before that game came on.
Oh shit. We was kind of
AJ Lenz. I heard about y'all.
Yes, it definitely was wilding last night. But we're gonna move on to we're gonna talk about UConn real quick. UConn played Florida State Nick's squad 99-67. I probably watched like the first quarter, and then I knew after that I wouldn't need to watch no more after that. But just real quick, Sarah Strong 21, 9, 4, 2, 2 with 2 steals, 2 blocks.
In 23 minutes though.
In 23 minutes, right? Is it AZ? Is AZ right?
Yeah.
Okay. AZ Fudd, she had 21 minutes, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Sarah Williams, she had 9 points, but she's still finding her way. Once she get going, it's really gonna be curtains.
Yeah,
it's really gonna be curtains. But Nick, I'm gonna give it to you. I know you watched the entire game, so your quick thoughts on that.
Oh man, I mean, was anybody surprised? Like,
no. I mean, people that follow you they had a lot of shit to say. Go ahead.
But I mean, look, give credit to UConn. You know what's so crazy about UConn? Like, I watched both of their games. I will obviously just want to give Florida State in the first game that they played against Louisville. It's so crazy to see how good they've been throughout the first 2 games, and it's like I still feel like they could still take their game to another level.
Yes.
Like that's the scary part. Because I was even watching the game against Florida State, and I'm like, this isn't even like the best version of themselves. And that's why like you still, I mean, obviously they're the reigning champs, but you still got to call them the number 1 team. I mean, I know people, they might have South Carolina as the number 1 team or UCLA or whoever, but right now until they're beating UConn, it's definitely the number 1 team. I mean, and they just show that togetherness. Like you talk about just like how many offensive rebounds they got, how they share the ball really well. Everything starts with Sarah Strong. Like Sarah Strong is really like the engine of that offense. And you know, when she's scoring at a high level, when she's facilitating at a high level, rebounding, like, you know, it's hard to really beat a team like UConn. And then AZ Fudd was also shooting the lights out very well as well. So you gotta give them the credit. Sarah Williams as well. I thought that she had a strong performance, but she's obviously still trying to find herself within that UConn offense. But once her and Sarah Strong just figure it out together, like that big duo, like I think they have to be like the best big duo in the country, or will be the best big duo in the country. Like when you talk about just both of their talent alone and what they both bring to the table individually, like you can't beat that, honestly. But I do give a lot of credit to Florida State because I know that everybody obviously projected UConn to win big, which they definitely did. At one point, it was a 39-point game. Like UConn went on like a 15-16-0 run, and it was like, yo, this is getting bad. But I do give Florida State a lot of credit for their fight, honestly, because they found a way to get back into the game. I give a lot of credit to Sydney Bowles, Soleil Williams, Pania Davis, you know, who all had pretty good performances. So I mean, even though they did lose by 32, like, you know, sometimes like the stat sheet doesn't really define the whole story. Like Florida State did find a way to possibly climb back to the game. I think they cut the lead to maybe like 21 or something like that. So I know it's not. I mean, I'm just saying though. I mean, you talk about going from down 39 to 21.
No,
I mean,
yeah, no, for real, no,
no.
seriously, no. You
I
could have
mean,
packed it in. You could have packed it in at 40 points. Like, oh shit,
not
we ain't
facts.
come.
Yeah,
No,
not
you.
facts. But I mean, this game was just an indication of UConn is just too good, honestly, and it's so crazy to see how good that they played, but they still have not been at their best yet, which is scary.
They have not. And K9 in 21 minutes, she had 12 points as well. 12 points, 6 steals, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. She shot 6 for 12, but you forget what they have. And like you said, Sarah gonna figure it out. She's coming from a program where she was the main focal point, so now she gotta figure it out. But she will. She will. One thing we do know that by the time tournament get here, she gonna be ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
got enough time.
She gonna be ready to go by that time. So it's scary. Like, man, they gonna probably be back in the Final Four for sure. We was talking about this last night. UConn and South Carolina is probably the 2 locks for Final Four. It's like, I don't know how you don't have them as locks, but they probably are at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just unless it's like a bad injury. That's the only way I see them not making the Final Four, either one of those teams, to be honest. But shout out to UConn. And shout out to Florida State for even scheduling that team. Florida State didn't have to do that. They could have picked so many other teams to do for a non-conference game. They didn't have to pick UConn. Like, you did not have to do that. But
they picked that chance.
Shout out to them for that. I know you got this LSU Georgia Southern shit on here, man. I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch.
Who did?
Nick, so I'm gonna table them. I'm gonna table them for a second because we're gonna talk about LSU. So I'm gonna table that game, and I'm just gonna go into the big matchup on Saturday. We're gonna preview that. And we just keep it moving. If you're living under a rock, the big matchup on Saturday. Well, it is the big matchup. We got a matinee. We got Michigan, Notre Dame. That's a good match I'm waiting to see. I still got to watch Michigan before I get to USC, South Carolina, man. Who y'all got in that game between Notre Dame and Michigan?
I haven't watched Michigan yet.
I haven't watched Michigan either.
I haven't watched Michigan at all either. I've watched Notre Dame, but
I don't know if people have been watching, but Hannah Hidalgo has been playing at another level these past couple games. I know it's only 2 games, and I know that they play Chicago State. They play against another team too. I can't remember the first team that they played against, but I'm seeing improvements from Hannah Hidalgo. I think one of the issues that she had last year was her decision making. Like, we saw her force the issue a lot, taking bad shots, not like turning the ball over and stuff. But now we're seeing an improvement, and I know that Notre Dame, they went through a lot of changes compared to last year. Obviously, losing Olivia Miles, Sonia Citron, Maddie Westbell. So, I mean, they lost a lot of key pieces from last year. But, I mean, you got to give credit to them. I mean, I like Prosper a lot. I think that she's really good. They got Vanessa De Jesus, who is a really great passer, in my opinion, as well. I think her and Hannah will be really great together in the backcourt.
Yeah.
KK Bransford as well. So they got some good quality talent surrounding Hannah. Obviously, Hannah's going to be the engine of that team. Of course, she's going to be the driving force. But I do like what I've been seeing from Notre Dame throughout the first 2 games, especially from Hannah, because Hannah's been all over the place.
She has. And I'm going to pick Notre Dame. I mean, the last time they played in the tournament, and
they did.
Notre Dame beat the shit out of them. I know it was a different team. And I'm not saying – I don't think it's going to be a blowout. It's on a neutral site in Detroit. I don't know what stadium they playing at. That's crazy, neutral site, and you in their home state. But I'm going to go with Notre Dame. Even though I haven't watched Michigan play, they got hoopers over there. But what's the main player, the best player on the team? Oh, girl from Canada.
What's her name? Swords.
Yeah.
Sword, yeah.
Thing. I don't know what they did in the portal or anything like that. So forgive me.
Her sister joined too, right?
Oh, she did.
I thought her sister's a freshman this year. Or
I gotta make sure I watch some of them before Saturday, but
it's so crazy how many goddamn games I watched, and I still have not watched every team.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
it's so much. It's so much.
I just got so discouraged. I said, "There's too many games on right now."
It's so much. Which Hannah's going to show up? Hey, I know.
Yeah, one thing I'll say about Hannah
gonna bring it
in big games. Hannah shows up.
Yeah, she will bring it.
Last year was a huge example of that. Like playing UConn, playing Texas.
She was the only one showing up.
Yep.
Yeah. Olivia taking one-legged threes.
they beat the shit. Well, I wouldn't say they beat the shit out of USC, but she definitely showed up in that game.
I forgot about the game too. Yeah,
she definitely showed up.
Yeah, she turned up. She turned up on USC for sure.
Yeah, she
turned
did.
up. Yeah,
she really did. Her and Goggles did. They both.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, y'all came to see you, but nah, y'all gonna walk away with saying my name. Yeah,
Exactly.
Sure.
But yeah, I just want to give them a little shine real quick because we all know what the big game is on Saturday. USC versus South Carolina, the fight for the real SC. Hey, before we start and preview this, you people on the timeline saying South Carolina, calling them USC, I've never in my life called them that. Basketball, football, anything. So this is great marketing, but I've never called.
Apparently, the people that went to that school called it that.
I guess so.
Which is interesting, so. But I mean, anytime someone says USC, I'm automatically thinking of this Southern California. Yeah,
automatically. And it's nothing against South Carolina. There's nothing against them. It's just all my life it's always been USC. You think about the school out in California. So
I mean, if we're talking about women's basketball as well, like
USC
in California is way more historic than South Carolina.
Absolutely.
We're not even gonna play, man.
Man, fuck all that. Y'all niggas is South Carolina. Cut it out. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. We ain't never called y'all no damn US. Cut the shit. Yeah. Y'all are South Carolina and USC is USC.
Amanda, I'm talking to you, Amanda. I'm talking to you. God damn it.
You're gonna get Amanda started, bro.
But yeah, it's great marketing. Is some of the steam came out of it when Juju got hurt.
Yeah.
What? I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a better game than we think. I have come out winning the game at the end.
You got who?
A lot closer than what people think is going to be.
You say you got who, Jay?
South Carolina.
I got South Carolina too.
I was going back and forth today. I was like, man, do I really want to pick USC to win this game?
South Carolina too deep. They're just too deep for USC. I mean, I think USC will give them a dogfight, but I think in the end, South Carolina gonna pull it off.
Like they got the advantage with coaching. They even took one of Lindsay's assistant coaches.
Yep. So he know what's going on over there.
He know what's going on. So it's like.
But then the thing is also when you go to the bench, South Carolina is just too deep.
Yes.
Like they're just too deep when you go to the bench. Like
they are. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's not a blowout because we've been waiting on this game, but they got so many other advantages over USC, but I think it's gonna be close though. What you got on this game? Anything else you got on this game, Nick?
I mean, honestly, as well, like you got to think about it too. Like South Carolina, they played Clemson today. They didn't play a great game, so Don's gonna have them ready for Saturday. Like they got these next 3-4 days. You best believe Don's gonna have them look at film, have them make adjustments.
Yeah, because they can't play the way that they played today.
No,
not in the first three. I would say not in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter,
them first 3 quarters.
Yeah,
the first 3 quarters. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
I checked the final score. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
it was bad. It was bad. Yeah. Jazzy might get 25. You know what?
She gonna need 40. She gonna need 40 for them to.
They gonna need that. They gonna need 25.
Who matching up with Jazzy though? I need to see Tessa on Jazzy.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like Tessa. But
I mean, Tessa has the length.
She does, and they're about the same because I think Tessa like 6 feet 6'1". They about the same height.
You got Tessa on Jazzy, and you got Raven on Kennedy.
I don't know.
I would assume it'd be Tanaya and Kennedy. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Kennedy should take advantage of that matchup. She's way bigger than her.
Yeah, she's bigger than Tanaya. Yeah,
she should.
Yeah,
she definitely should. So we shall see. But I hope
it could be Raven and London Jones going back and forth.
Bruh.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Hey, London jacking that thing.
You know it. You already know. We will be on playback. I will be. I don't know where everybody else have. I know people got stuff going on. No, Low be outside. But Michigan Notre Dame will be on playback. We're gonna take a break, and then we'll be right back for the evening game for
What time is the Michigan one again?
3:00, I think. So
I might be able to do that.
Oh damn!
I don't know if it's 3 your time, y'all time, or 3 my time. I gotta look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta look at
that. Let me check.
But I know the USC game, I believe, is 8:30 my time, 9:30 y'all time. I think
That's
that's how
about
it
right.
is.
I might hop on for a half.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. But we will be on playback Saturday, all Saturday, y'all. So pull up for that, man. Good matchups. College basketball doing their thing with the scheduling, but yeah.
Some of the teams.
Yeah, some of the
Is
hey,
is that a good transition?
good luck. Hey, good alley right there. Listen, on to LSU. Nick, I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about their last game.
Because he the only one that watched it. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick. Come on. What you like? What you like that you saw from LSU?
I don't know if I'll say that. Well, I like what I saw, but I mean, I'll say this though. Like when you look at it from a talent perspective, I do like LSU. I know people are going to get mad at me for saying that. But
I agree. They're talented. I agree.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're definitely talented. I mean, that game against Georgia Southern. I mean, I'll be real. I mean, they won by what, like 30, 48 points, something like that.
118-70.
They had 31 offensive rebounds in that game.
I bet.
They out rebounded Georgia Southern 59 to 25 overall, which is crazy. But I mean, we talk about it from a talent perspective. Like, obviously, I think Michaela Williams is definitely the more talented player offensively for the team. She's definitely going to lead the charge. I thought Flau'jae had a really, really strong performance. Obviously, that was her homecoming game, being back in Savannah. So, kudos to her. I'll be real. Zakiya Johnson, the freshman.
Man, what?
Special, bro. And I think one of the things that I love about her game is like she's a really great post player. Like she could play with the back to the basket. She could face up. She could do a multitude of things offensively that can really take LSU to another level. So I really like that. Jada Richard, the point guard there. I know people were debating on whether she should be the starting point guard. But I'm like, when you look at her facilitating in the way that she can read the defense and really find ways to get the ball to Michaela Williams, get the ball to Flau'jae and other players, I think that's what definitely makes her an exceptional point guard. Even other players will like Kate Koval for them. I think that she's been really strong at the big position for them. So look, LSU is definitely talented, and look, will they be one of the strongest teams in the SEC? Easily, yes. I think it's gonna be them, Carolina. You'll throw Texas in there, Oklahoma. Yeah, you can throw them in there as well. But I got a message for LSU fans because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the timeline. And look, there's nothing wrong with you rooting for your team. You should believe in this team. This team is really talented when you look at it from a roster perspective. This team is very talented.
They could be a Final Four team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they definitely have a shot at possibly going, to the Final Four. But also like I just be seeing like LSU fans on the timeline saying like, "Oh, South Carolina ain't shit. We better than South Carolina and all that." And look, like y'all can believe that. Like if that's what y'all believe, then then that's what y'all believe. I'm not mad at it, but also humble yourself at the same time, bro. Like, let's just be real. Like,
you got too much dip on your chip.
I don't even remember the last time LSU beat South Carolina. Do any of y'all remember?
When they won, didn't they beat them when they won the championship?
Oh no!
They won them. I don't think they won.
They didn't have to go through them, did they? I can't remember.
No, they didn't. No, because South Carolina lost to Iowa.
Yeah.
The Final Four,
right.
yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, but also, I mean, but you gotta think over the past couple years, it's been South Carolina beating that ass respectfully. Yes. When y'all played each other in the SEC championship, that was South Carolina winning. Even the past couple years in the regular season, South Carolina was winning all those regular season matches. They only face each other in the regular season one time a year. So, like I said, I'm not mad at LSU fans for believing in their team because I mean I think that this team is really talented. But look, like y'all can't be out here saying that y'all better than South Carolina and y'all have not won a game in God knows how long. Now, look, this could be the year that they could possibly beat them. I don't know. February 14th is going to be a really great performance, but like as of today, like y'all can't be out here just like flexing because there's really nothing to flex about, really, to be honest. When it comes to y'all in South Carolina, at least,
it's not. And it's a lot of people. A lot of your LSU fans are in their feelings about everybody talking about their schedule. And rightfully so. Hold on, 17. They haven't beat them in 17 games. No,
there's no way. There's no way.
Riley, fact check that shit.
I'm about to say Kim Mulkey wasn't there. Angel Reese hadn't gotten there yet. Like 17 games ago was probably like.
That's when Sylvia Fowles was still there.
I was saying probably not even 10 years ago.
17 games ago is some years.
Okay. It can't be 17, bro. No.
Nah, y'all got to be trolling us. Trolling. Anyways, y'all figure that out. Like, but they're mad about people talking. 2020 was the last time.
So there was because I mean, when did Kim Mulkey get there? Like 2021, 22?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
And
Yeah.
Angel wasn't there. Yeah,
No,
because she
yeah,
came
she
around 2022 as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, like ain't nothing wrong with you.
Hold up, real quick. From what I
Last time they
just
beat them
pulled,
was COVID.
shit, COVID. The last time it looks like LSU beat South Carolina, January 12th, 2012.
No, it can't be Riley.
I'm double checking, but just off a quick
There's no
Google,
way. Make sure it's women's basketball. Make sure it's women's basketball.
I specifically typed the last time LSU women's basketball beat South Carolina was on January 12th, 2012.
Nah, bro.
Since then, South Carolina has won 16 consecutive games against LSU, with the most recent matchup occurring January 2025, where South Carolina won both games.
No.
Wow.
Angel Wilson was probably like a freshman in high school.
Wow.
This is deep. It's been 17. Okay, so y'all was serious about the 17.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the fans gonna know. The fans gonna know.
I just never know when people are trolling, but damn.
If that's the case, I mean, why are we even having this conversation?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's so funny. I'm going across the timeline. I'm seeing LSU fans, and I'm like, bro,
Can I be the evil one? Can I be the evil one for the group?
Go ahead, Wiley.
Yes.
He had to come on camera for this.
Let me hop off in here. Yeah, because I don't want this stench on y'all. I'll take the blame. For all you LSU fans, y'all need to shut the hell up. y'all not better than South Carolina right now. And again, if you want to fact check, go look it up. 2012 is the last time y'all beat South Carolina in a basketball game.
Bro, I was in my 20s.
Yo, that's crazy. 2012?
2012 is wild.
I had one child.
I was.
Yo, like, what are we talking about?
I was fresh up.
2012, I was still in grad school.
I was still in the military. I was on my way out though.
I wasn't even in high school yet. That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, 2012.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't in high school
yet.
Oh my God. Damn, I'm gonna move on, making this look old now. Shit.
But back to I know Nick was trying to be the crew is going to be respectful. Me, I'm going to be disrespectful with shit. Shut up. Shut it up. Do not say, hey, we better than South Carolina. If you can't, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Shout out to Rick Flair.
Beat them in that long?
If y'all ain't beat them in this long, cut it out. Shut your mouth. Hope that your team can beat South Carolina when they meet up. I highly doubt it because y'all not facing the teams that y'all need to face to prep yourselves to do so when you make it to South Carolina. So again, pump your brakes, cheer for your team, and hope that y'all come out with a victory when y'all meet up with South Carolina. Okay, I'll hang up.
But you know what's so funny about all this is that they think they got the upper hand because Malaysia for Wiley transferred there, and I'm like,
nah. But she's doing the same shit that she was doing in South Carolina, coming off the bench. So what are we doing here? Like what are we doing here?
Now I will say that I think LSU, I'm not watching any of the games where they're playing. Like, let me go through the list.
Here we go, Lo. I got you, Lo. Next game is Charlotte.
And we're not talking about UNC Charlotte at all.
Hold up. I got y'all.
I got y'all. Go ahead.
I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. Let's take a gander.
You better pull that shit up, man.
But look, respectfully, I like Charlotte. I think Charlotte's a pretty. Now, look, obviously they're not like a power 4 team or whatever. Shout out to Tamika Reed, but Charlotte's a pretty tough team. I just
they beat the shit out of Southeast Louisiana 115-26.
Yes, that was the game. They were up like 61-6 at halftime.
Yeah. So this is what I'll say about LSU. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm probably not gonna watch them until they play somebody decent, and that's just I just don't like blowout basketball. And I think we'll get into it when we talk about scheduling. I'll say that for when we talk about scheduling. But what I will say is I do think that from the little bit that I've seen here and there, the roster is very talented. Like they have a lot of versatile players. It's kind of similar to how South Carolina is, to be honest, like in regards to how versatile their players are. So I am interested in seeing that. And I will also say, even though they have a very light schedule as they've always had in the history of LSU basketball, I will say that they were able to win even when they had a soft schedule. So that's probably what they're holding their hats on. Like, hey, even when Angel was here, we had a soft schedule and we still won a national championship. So, I mean, they're right. I mean, I don't like it just as a fan of basketball. And we'll get into that. We're going to talk about the scheduling right now. I mean, we can just talk about it right now. But like Kim Mulkey, for those that don't know, she came out, we'll play the clip, but she came out and said that, you know, she's been hearing that people are talking about their schedule and all of that. And for me, I personally don't love it because I think it ruins basketball. And when I say that, I mean that it's an influx of new women's basketball fans. No one wants to see the score being 146-32. That's not good hoops. Like I would never, if it was my first time watching basketball, I would never want to watch women's basketball again. That's not good basketball. And granted, I get it. Every game, you're not going to see a USC versus NC State. Every game, you're not going to see that kind of competition. But your first 10 games shouldn't be where you're going to be scoring 100 points and they're scoring less than 60 points or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, that's just the problem that I have with it. And it's not just LSU. I think mainly people talk about LSU because their fans are so loud about it. Their fans are just so loud. So mainly people talk about them, but Vanderbilt has a soft non-conference schedule. It's plenty of teams that have very soft non-conference schedules.
Absolutely. USC had one last year.
You said what?
I was saying USC had a soft schedule last year.
Right. And so for people that listen to this podcast religiously, like you will know that we're not only talking about LSU, but because their fans talk so much, we're going to talk about their soft ass schedule. Like that's just what it is. And last thing I'll say about it before I pass it to y'all about the soft schedule is for me, I don't think, to be honest, I don't know if it's a benefit of scheduling a hard non-conference schedule anymore because when Dawn did that last year and she went through a gauntlet of games, they did not reward them. The committee did not reward them when they seeded them. So I honestly don't know what is the benefit of scheduling hard games anymore, except like getting your team prepared for the tournament. Like that would be the only thing because I do know it's giving HBCUs in different smaller schools a payday, number one, but also it's giving them exposure to like the big league, right? So I'm all for that. I love that. Okay, cool. But let's have about 3-4 games out of the season. I don't need to see 15 games of you playing HBCUs. I'm not gonna lie.
You know
I don't
saying
like
I don't say that's exactly what I was going to say. Like I don't mind having cupcakes the first couple games, even 3. But after that, like, I don't want to see that shit no more. Like, I don't want to see, like, we got to wait. I'm going to keep picking on Duke. We got to wait until LSU plays Duke on December 4th. Like, that's come on,
that's a whole month of basketball.
Like, come on, man. Marist, Alcorn State, Tulane, and you got Charlotte. Not saying, I think Charlotte plays some good, decent basketball, but still. It's like we don't. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 games before you play Duke. You're not.
And then when's the next ranked opponent after that?
January 1st against Kentucky.
Yeah, but that's conference play.
Yeah, that's conference play.
Hold on.
They only play one ranked
team.
So
they play Duke. They play Duke, and then their next ranked game is during the conference.
Yeah, so it goes Duke, New Orleans, Louisiana Tech, Morgan State, UT Arlington, Alabama State, and then Kentucky on January 1st.
Okay, I don't got it in me. Okay.
Oh, it's on the damn screen. Shit, I haven't even realized it's on the screen. But yeah, ain't that shit crazy?
Regardless of all that, I do think that they'll make a deep tournament run. I think they're very talented. I think they're way more talented than they were last year.
Damn, Duke may not be ranked then. Come on, man.
Duke will still be ranked. Duke
will still. I mean, I think they'll lose to South Carolina, but they still should be ranked. They still should be ranked though. But I mean, Nick, how you feel about the non-scheduling. Like,
I don't like it.
yeah.
Like, but it's like that. Like that's the thing that I don't understand. Like, because people try to kill Dawn or whatever, but it's like Dawn. Like the reason why you prepare like in non-conference is you try to prepare for the long run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why you see Dawn scheduling USC, or even last year she was scheduling like TCU or Duke or whoever, because these are teams that she may potentially run into during the NCAA tournament. So you want to prepare right away.
Absolutely.
In non-conference, you can't use it as a time like, oh, let's go ahead and rack up these wins. And you're playing them against like I don't mind seeing like a smaller school like every here and there, but like when you start your first couple games off, you play against Houston Christian, you play against Georgia Southern, and then the other team, and you're winning all those matches by like 40 plus points. Like, what are we doing here, honestly? So like that, like it just doesn't make sense to me. And then it's like your only ranked opponent in non-conference is Duke out of everybody.
Is that? Let me go. Hold on. Wait a minute, man.
I think when I looked it up, their strength of schedule, their non-conference strength of schedule is like 160 something, 160 something.
Like, cause like, of course they have a bunch of ranked teams because they're in the SEC.
Correct.
That doesn't count because I mean, they do.
It ain't as of right now. It ain't that many.
Yeah,
it ain't that many. You got
Kentucky.
So you got Kentucky, who's currently. So you got Kentucky, who's number 23, Vanderbilt 19, Texas 4, Oklahoma 6, Texas again, South Carolina 2, Ole Miss 13, Tennessee 12. And it's fluid, and we all know this game is fluid. So this is going to change.
Ranked
non-conference.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm used to it.
No, yeah, it's like hey, we
used to it.
And like Lo said, when you win a championship off of having a schedule like this, why are you gonna change?
Right.
And now,
and I will say shout out to Hollywood, because she said even before, she's a lifelong LSU fan. But she was saying before Kim even got there, that's just what they do. Like they've always scheduled week schedules.
Hey,
but like, what is your purpose of it though? Like that's what I don't understand.
To rack up wins,
but
it looks better if you end the season what
I guess
28-1, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you.
But how are we gonna believe you when it's like you playing small schools and you winning by like 60 points?
I mean, I get it, but they saying, look, we did this and we won a championship before.
Yeah, so
I
don't. Hey, and this sucks because they have a great roster and they have a good roster. We want to see them play. You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't y'all in these classics and shit before? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a fan base who gonna travel. Why aren't y'all doing these type of things? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just seen USC. They're gonna play NC State and South Carolina in the same week, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You got UCLA. They play Oklahoma. They about to play North Carolina, and then they got Texas later this month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just rough. That's really. But again, unless you won a championship off of that shit, so it really doesn't.
But how long can you hang your hat on that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
even. It's not the same team.
It's not. But they still be making deep runs. What did LSU do last year? Elite Eight? Or was they in the final?
Yeah, they got to Elite Eight. The past couple years they did.
Yeah, they got so like they still making deep runs.
I was gonna say, I mean, the one saving grace is because they're in the SEC.
Yeah,
their conference play, they will play better teams. So I mean, it is what it is. I think the issue for me is just Kim being a flip flopper. Wiley, play the clips, please.
You know, people love to talk about our non-conference schedule. At what point does that stop? At what point does it stop? We won a national championship. Coaches know what they're doing. We're not doing a schedule because you want to see certain matchups. We're doing a schedule because we know our team's better than anybody.
That part right there at the end.
That part pissed me off. That part pissed me off. Wait. That part pissed me off. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Lord, that shit pissed me off
last year.
Because but hold on, pause it. Don't try to throw that in like we know our team's best. So you're playing teams that you're beating by 70 points, and that is that's preparing your team.
Like, come on.
What is?
Don't
that
steal me
something
and
to
tell me it's
brag
raining.
about though?
Hey, Amanda,
is-
she in her 60s.
Right.
How is this something to brag about? Like,
Don't
we
tell
won a
me
championship.
it's raining. You spin
All
on
right,
me.
so that was a clip from this week or last week, and then Wiley played a clip from before. This is prior. She said this before.
So last year we talked a lot about the non-conference schedule that you inherited. This year, how did it work out? Are you more happy with how the non-conference schedule looks for you?
I'm never going to please everybody with non-conference schedule. What I'm going to always do is do what's best for the program and those kids to grow. Each year, as this team and this program gets more talented and gets better and better and better, the non-conference schedule will get tougher and tougher and tougher. So I think it's exactly what it needs to be. I think we're following the same pattern we did at Baylor. The SEC is so dang tough that we're not going to go out there and get 10 non-conference games against what we're going to play in the SEC. You gotta build confidence. You gotta have some success, and then you keep adding to that as the years go by.
My thing is, don't piss on me and tell me it's raining.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Because
Wiley.
you're literally saying that when my squad gets better, we'll schedule some better non-conference games. And baby, you got a great squad this year. Great squad. So my thing is like, is it one mic or is it Uchiwali? Like, if you just flat out like going to say, hey, we going to have a shitty non-conference because we play in the SEC and it's already hard enough, stand on it. I love that. Stand on it. That's fine, right? But don't say, oh, when we get a better squad, we're going to do more harder non-conference games. Baby, you just said this last year or the year before last. What was that, 2022, 2023?
Yeah,
yeah, like 2 years ago. Like, come on, girl. That's my issue.
Dead ass lied, Jay Lynch. Dead ass lied, okay? Like, dead ass. Come on, man. Like, what? Like, it's non-conference probably got worse.
She should be a politician.
My God. Nick can believe it. Listen to that clip. That's your first time hearing that clip, Nick?
Yeah, I never heard any of the clips, but what I got from it is like, in other words, I'm scared. Just telling the truth. Because I mean, she's like, "Oh, we got a tough SEC schedule." And I'm like, "Okay, so it looks like you're just trying to rack up the wins before you go and play SEC teams."
Oh, absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah, which I get. I mean, the SEC is definitely a tough conference, even outside of South Carolina. But like, I just like if you claim that you're the best team, you want to face the other best teams consistently. Like, I don't want to play schools that I know I'm going to beat. Now, look, it is beneficial for those smaller schools because I'm sure they're getting paid like $1 million, $2 million just to even come out there and get their ass kicked. Yep. So it is beneficial from that side. But like, I don't understand how that prepares you for the long run when you're facing teams that you know you're going to beat. Like, they played Houston Christian the first game. Everybody knew they were going to win by 50. It's called what it is.
108 to 55.
Right.
I don't know, man. Hey,
Nick
don't like this. Hey, listen, but I don't think Nick is we all love hoops, but Nick, he's trying to see good basketball. He ain't trying to. Nick won 1 week, 1 game of you blowing somebody's ass out like that. He don't want to see that, and we don't either. But
and I'll be real with y'all. Like, the only reason why I even watched the game against Georgia Southern was because I knew that we were probably going to talk about them here. Like, at the time, I didn't even watch LSU yet, but I was like, okay, cool. Let me go and add them in. Let me go and watch the game. But besides that, I wouldn't even looking to watch any other games.
Man, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm with Low. I may not watch LSU until December 4th. Not gonna hold you. Houston Christian sound like somebody's made up team in like 2K or something. Like, that's not even like what? Come on, man. Southeast Louisiana.
That's
115 to 26.
Dog, that's like when I used to play March Madness and I thought Arkansas State was a made up school.
That's right. Yes, that's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like, man. That's exactly what it sounds like. Man, any other college news y'all want to get at before we wrap this up? I go talk about the W real quick and get up out of here.
Any other college news? I don't think there's anything else. We touched on everything. Oh, how y'all been feeling about? I don't know if y'all have seen TCU yet, but how y'all been feeling about Goggles in her first couple games? If y'all have watched,
offense is running through her.
That's really? I mean, that's what she wanted.
The offense is running through her. Everything.
That's why she left Notre Dame. We already knew
that.
Yeah,
that's all she wanted. So,
and you know what's funny? I was watching.
Defense still looking a little sketchy.
sketchy.
It is looking a little sketchy. I mean, I don't even know if she's really gonna get better on that end, honestly. But
Probably
you know, it's
not.
so funny. I was watching one of the games and I thought about Lowe, and it's so funny because I remember a while ago Lowe was like, Olivia be passing the ball like Magic Johnson. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here with that. But then it was like I was watching the
He
game.
was so blown when I said that too.
But it's so crazy. Like I watched one of the games. I'm like, yo, this is some Magic Johnson shit. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Did I say that shit? Like,
seriously, when this is the thing, to be honest, I was very, very high on Olivia Miles. Like before Hannah got there, like her freshman year, she was just hooping, bro. Like she was just flat out hooping, and I was like, who is this kid? I'm very high on her. But that whole Notre Dame situation just didn't sit right with me. I don't know her reasoning for leaving, but we can assume, why she left wasn't, it was the Hannah show. Like it was Olivia's team. And, once she unfortunately got injured, Hannah took over and just literally ran away with the ball. Olivia's like the kind of kid that when you don't get your way, you lose on the basketball court, you take your ball home and leave while everybody's still playing. Like that's that kind of kid. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, do what's best for your life. Love it. Get it. But like, it just didn't sit right with me. I'm glad that she's doing well. I think that what she's doing at TCU are things that we knew that she could always do. The things that she's been always doing. Right. So I'm not impressed by it because I've seen her do this for the last 3 years. I'm impressed by getting better. I'm impressed by better basketball IQ. I'm impressed by you moving your puppies on the defensive end. Like those are the things that I'm looking for when I see her. So good passes, her making fadeaways, that doesn't impress me because we've been seeing that for 3 years.
The facts. And we have a chance. If y'all have not seen TCU, Sunday, this is a great weekend. Sunday, they play NC State at noon.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think that's gonna be a good test for them.
That is gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I did not know. I looked at their schedule just now to see what it look like. And Sunday,
Jay gonna be on playback all.
God damn, I don't know, man. God damn, I had no idea we were gonna get that type of matchup.
Jay gonna take it back to his Twitch days.
Right, I'll be there 24 hours streaming.
Right.
Shit, bro. I would never do that shit again. But man, that's a good matchup. So if y'all want to see TCU, and listen, we want to look at her defense. Them guards in NC State is
you gotta defend.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I don't know how she gonna deal with that shit. That is gonna be a tough matchup for her for sure. So
I'm gonna just say this too before we move on to the WNBA. Sarah Strong's the best player in the country.
1000%.
National Player of the Year.
Yes.
Yeah. She
I
will
think
be.
Yeah.
She just got it. Whatever it is,
passing,
got it.
defending, shooting.
I honestly think
don't matter.
It'll probably be her number 1, and I'll say Hannah number 2. I think Hannah's gonna be that.
But remember, Hannah started off good last year too. Remember,
that is true.
We were saying for at least about half of the year that she was National Player of the Year.
That is true.
She was, because everybody else was saying Lauren Betts, and we kept saying Hannah.
Hannah was hooping, bro. In the beginning of the year, Hannah was hooping. But I think it must have been turmoil between her and Olivia, and I think after that it just went downhill. But
yeah, it definitely.
We talked about that last night, Jay. That's great.
Oh, we did talk about that shit last night.
Yeah.
We was getting people insight and shit. But this I don't know. We're gonna talk about Unrivaled. We might take that shit next week.
Yeah,
but
because y'all got me up
real quick. We get up out of here, man. Project B. For those who don't know what Project B is basically a new international league started by NECA. It's gonna launch in November of 2026. It's gonna be like seasons and shit. They're gonna be running through it's gonna go through April. It's gonna be like 6 teams going across Asia, Europe, and I guess South America, North America type shit. I believe
they travel.
Yeah, they're gonna travel. So it basically says they're attracting like the top players. Like Alyssa Thomas signed on today. So basically, like real quick, because I had to read up on this shit myself. Let's see, it's gonna be 6 teams, 11 players on each. 7 2-week tournaments. They're going to be offering some high-level contracts for these and equity stake in the league as well. So they got investors, Candace Parker, who always – hey, Candace going to find her name on the list.
Candace my good sister is a provider. Okay?
Provider. You understand me? Hey, I know her portfolio is crazy.
Man, listen.
It has to be.
I know her portfolio is nuts, but So then you got Alana Beard, Sloane Stevens, Novak. How you say? I don't know how to say his last name. I ain't gonna kill it, but he's a tennis player. But they all invest into
We know who
this.
you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Man, how y'all feel about this? It's gonna be $2 million per year. They're gonna be offering for players. That's crazy.
People saying that they getting Saudi money. Do y'all know about that?
I believe. Hey, I was gonna bring that up. Listen, the Saudis is buying up everything that got something to do with American leagues or some shit like that. They got all the money. They got all the money. I hope it's not, but it's a very good chance it is with it being overseas like that.
Yeah,
it very could be. But man, how y'all feel about all these leagues popping up? Is it bad for the W? How y'all feel about it?
I personally think the W should be fucking ashamed, to be honest. Like,
no, yeah.
Pay these women and they don't have to do all of this. Pay these women, expand the damn time that the league plays, like the length of time that the league runs. Like, I love it because it's off-season options for them to do it so that they don't necessarily have to go overseas. I mean, with these people, they will be overseas some, but you know, with Unrivaled and all these other all these other leagues that's popping up, like I love it because the women can stay stateside for the most part, but it's like, bro, just pay them. Pay them. Because now with all these leagues, you're risking them getting hurt and they might not play in the WNBA. Pay the damn women so that they don't have to do all of this. Like, it's just very frustrating because all of this could literally be simplified by just paying the fucking women. Just paying them.
That's it.
Literally.
That's all you got to do. How you feel about it, Nick?
I mean, I agree with everything Lil said. I mean, I think that it's just an indication that the W is not moving in the best direction. So, I mean, these players have to go to competitive leagues to, you know, to get what they deserve, honestly. So I think it's just unfortunate when you look at it from the W side. And, you know, I know that we had gotten some insight earlier about what this lockout may be, but I'll be real, man. Kathy is holding this league back, honestly. Because, I mean, when you've seen how much this league has grown over the past couple of years, like
hold on, Nick, let me cut you off. I'm going to say Kathy and Silver is holding his league back.
Yep. Blame him too.
I agree. 100%. Yeah. He definitely plays a role in it too. But I mean, when you look at it from that side, and you know, like now you have players like NECA going over to another league, Alyssa Thomas signing over. Like, you know what I mean? You're seeing a lot of these top players now sign over to different leagues. Like, how does that make you feel as the WNBA, the team or the league that pretty much grew these ladies, or, you know, pretty much like introduced us to a lot of these players? So it's just unfortunate at the end of the day when you look at it from the W side, but I also, you know, I'm not mad at the players for going out making moves like this.
For sure.
No, hell no. And it is like Lo said, pay the ladies, man, because no pro player should have a season and then got to play another season.
Correct.
Just to make money.
Make ends meet, yeah.
Exactly. They didn't have to do that. Again, everybody is not Asia. Everybody's not Angel. Everybody ain't Caitlyn. Everybody ain't Pam.
I'm saying, like the regular W offseason, like 9 months. When you think about it, something like that. I mean, they ended like what? Well, I mean, depending on what team you're on. Like if you make the playoffs, then like the season will end like probably like
you go back to camp. What, April in camp?
Yeah,
April, and then you go all the way to September, and then if you go deeper, that'd be October.
So
to be honest, I think somebody in chat said, to be honest, I think this is terrible for the players that have stock in these leagues financially. They will be beholden to those leagues' success. Doesn't matter if Project B are Unrivaled, they will want those leagues to see what happens if the W players get what they want financially. Then I feel you on that. I never even thought about that aspect. Like, if they get what
I'm
they want,
gonna finish reading it for the people that's listening. What happens if the W players get what they want financially? They're not gonna want to see those leagues fail. Yeah, I mean, it's true.
I never thought of that aspect.
Especially if you have stake in it. Like,
I never thought about that. Thank you, Paige. I've never thought about that because if they get what they want, they're not going to be playing no off-season league. You're going to be going for players who are, I don't want to call them role players, going to be going to do Unrivaled and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who only getting the league minimum, whatever that's going to be after the next CBA, but that's something I never thought about.
I just think it's also like the success or failure of these leagues are going to be pent on these women. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what if the WNBA does give them the money that they want? You still have allegiance to these leagues because you have a stake in it. You're getting paid from it. You have an investment with it. So you want them to do well or your money's going to be lost in your investment. But my biggest thing is just the injury aspect. And yes, I get it. Most players do go overseas and play, but I don't know. I just feel like it's just a huge risk for the WNBA to be so cheap that they won't pay them, that they're literally willing to risk these players getting injured and not playing in the W season anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Benija. The New York Liberty, their entire season could have possibly changed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Their entire season could have possibly changed with her playing. Like, you could tell how desperately they missed her. And where did she get hurt? She got hurt overseas, but she really got hurt. It re-aggravated it during Unrivaled.
Yep.
Out the whole season. Like,
this is really interesting. It's unfortunate that you gotta have all these leagues and shit like that, but man, you know what? But diluting talent is never good, correct? They can still see without W.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I will say, when it comes to Unrivaled, it's only a short window.
Yeah.
I will give them that.
That's the good thing about Unrivaled. It's such a short window. So
what is it? January through March?
2-3 months?
Yeah, January through March.
So Unrivaled's one thing, but Project B, we're not sure as far as how long of a season this league will be and things of that.
Well,
nature.
Jay said what, from November to April?
Yeah, so it's supposed to start November 2026 and it ends April 2027.
So literally right before the W season.
Yes.
Jesus.
Sounds about right.
It's literally no break.
So
and especially if you're in the W and your team goes to the playoffs finals, the season's ending in October. You're then going to play in November to April, and then you're literally playing again in May. Ridiculous.
For real.
And then they wondering why people tearing their ACLs.
No dead ass.
I'm saying that you don't get enough rest and recovery time.
Tier 2 players, but honestly, I think there's enough talent to still enjoy the other leagues because the W still only have 13 to 15 teams. So much talent we don't. Yeah, that is true. That's definitely true as well. Even though when we think about these leagues, we want to see the players we've been seeing, but it's so much talent out there, and I'm with you on that. But I wonder what happens. To like Unrivaled, going like, say it like in 10 years, Project B or Unrivaled in 10 years. If they do, well, we hope they get their money they want. What happens in 10 years with those leagues? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, worst case scenario, if the W players get paid, the ones that can't like make it in the W, like a Charisma Osborne or a what's the girl's name? Deja Kelly. What's her name?
Yeah, for
Deja
sure.
Kelly. Like these players that are popular in college, maybe they can be the ones that are playing in those kind of leagues, and it could be maybe like a developmental league to get to the W. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's so many different avenues. That can go with this. So yeah, man, it's only NECA and Alyssa Thomas, right? That's currently signed.
Yeah, currently,
yeah.
I'm really anxious to see now who else is going to be in there.
I can't remember. Was Alyssa Thomas? Oh, you talking about
Diamond Johnson?
Diamond Johnson. Yeah. Where is Diamond?
Maybe we can see. Man, Kennedy over there kicking their ass in Mexico. She ain't coming back.
Man, listen, if they got that Saudi money, Kennedy might.
Yeah, I think it is the Saudi money. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it is the Saudi money.
Yeah.
As long as it's 3x3, it's probably be okay. Yeah, you know what? Y'all giving good ideas, stuff I ain't even thought about. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is good.
Yeah, I think Unrivaled will be okay just because it's a different format of basketball.
Yeah, and like you said, though, it's shorter, January to March.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Project B, on the other hand, I didn't even know it was that long until I was reading up on that.
I didn't know it was that long either, because the women will literally, the ones that play in the WNBA and play, they're literally going to get no break.
Yeah, no break at all.
Not that they get a break when they play. Not that they get a break when they play overseas anyway. So I guess
is true.
No, they don't. Yeah, I mean, almost every league over there is like from November to April. So
yeah,
well, I guess it's man, that's crazy. Ooh, it is.
Hold on, real quick. Did Alyssa Thomas play in Unrivaled last year?
She did. Yeah, she played for the Laces.
Okay, so that's what I'm like. So does she still have stake in Unrivaled, and then she has stake in this new one?
That's a good question.
Because remember all of the Unrivaled. Remember all 30 of the new girlies for the initial year. They definitely had an investment in the hold on, she's playing this year too.
Yeah,
hold on, she's playing Unrivaled and she's going. Oh well, next year.
No, but Project B is next year. Yeah,
next year. Got it. So does that mean she can't play both? Or yeah. She
She
can't
won't
play.
be able to after this year.
So this will be her last year.
Yeah.
Okay, AT a provider. I love that. I love that.
AT a provider, man. She's got a family, man.
Because AT definitely said like when last year when Unrivaled started, man, she was like in like media day for Unrivaled. She was basically saying this is her first time in a long time being
Playing
able to be
home
for Christmas and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm actually shocked to see her name pop up on this shit. But that money, if it's $2 million a year,
I mean, listen, because she's getting staking in Project
Yeah,
B
like,
and
hey.
Unrivaled. Listen,
Yeah.
child, I get it. I get it.
I get it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going back overseas.
Get paid, young nigga. Get paid.
Don't want to retire? Yeah, like, hey, y'all come with me. Fuck it.
Baby, pack up them kids and let's go.
Right, come on. We going to where they gonna be at? Asia? What the fuck they going? Asia, Europe, and the Americas is what it say. So hey, man.
Hey, we traveling the world. Shit.
Right, we traveling the world now. Fuck it. All right, man. Anything else? I think we can get up out of here.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
Yeah, you got anything low?
Wow, this is the first. This is the first time I've seen Nick Yon on here for real.
Man,
it's a long day.
It has been. Wally, pull up the QR code one more time, man.
Shout out to y'all tapping in.
Anybody traveling to the USC game on this weekend? Anybody gonna be there? Anybody? I think I saw Amanda say she's gonna be there, but hit the QR code, man. You get all our socials. You know, like and subscribe.
Is it a USC home game?
Yes, they're gonna be playing at Crypto.
Oh, okay, so it's not gonna be like actually in their building.
No, yeah, it's gonna be at Crypto, but they're a home team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I was really
supposed
supposed to be in LA right now.
We both were.
Cancel that ASAP.
We did.
Hey man, y'all ain't believing the vision with Jazzy, man.
It's not even that, bro. I don't think Jazzy had committed yet, did she? Or she did?
I don't know.
No, she hadn't committed yet.
No, she had not committed.
Okay.
No,
but even still, if I'm going across the country, I need to see 12. Period.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, man,
I love Jazzy, but you ain't 12, sister girl.
For sure. We're gonna be there in spirit. One of the team members gonna be there holding it down for us.
Shout out to Chris.
Sure.
Shout out to Chris.
We're gonna be there on playback.
You're gonna be there on playback. We canceled that shit so fast. Like,
I know. I just couldn't travel the country I just couldn't travel across country.
I mean, that was a wild time though. That was a wild time too because we all got depressed after 12.
We really did. We canceled the show.
We did.
We've never been that fucking quiet.
No,
we had never been that quiet. And like you said, we canceled the show. Like the group chat was somber as shit.
It was somber.
I texted out this morning. I was like, man, I don't
relax.
even feel like
Jazzy be at relax. Hey,
we will be there.
Listen,
we will be in South
Carolina, but Jazzy will be at South Carolina next year. Yeah, we gonna come out. We gonna come. Well, I know I'm coming there next year. I
got to.
I've never been to a South Carolina game.
I haven't been either to Colonial Life. So yeah, and the whole squad gonna be back next year. So
yeah, so it should be fun. So definitely.
I'm gonna be in there with my 12 jersey on.
And you going as a fan or you going as media?
Both.
Yo,
she's gonna be a media box. She's gonna be a media box.
Media with a USC jersey. They're gonna be looking at you like you crazy.
Yes.
She will transfer to be with her friend. No, bro. Like they're stacked next year. Juju gonna win.
Yeah, she's not transferring.
I said it here first. Y'all gonna play this back. What's today's date?
November 11th.
November 11/11. Juju and USC gonna win the championship next year.
Ooh,
clip it. And don't lose the file either.
Episode 61 at the end.
Yep. Listen, they got too much talent. All right, let's go. We out of here.
All right, we get up out of here, man. We love y'all, man. See y'all Saturday on the playback, man. For both of them. If y'all at the game, say what's up to Chris if you see him, man. Chris will be there.
Say what's up to Chris, man.
Say what up to him. But whoa there. Hey, man, we ain't trying to hear that, man. We ain't trying to hear that. Chloe and Ashton will be back. All right, let's get up out of here, y'all. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. One band, one sound.